Greetings and salutations, Johnny Macrock and Metal Plus. Welcome here to another video. If you're new, greets. Don't forget to subscribe, especially if you like this sort of stuff. Why wouldn't you like it? It's great. Right, so collection update. Love a collection update, but have a swig of tea first. Cheers. So this one's a bit different. What we'll listen to is Voivod Chronic, which on the background. This is basically a collection of remixes, previously unreleased tracks and live stuff, including some cool live versions of Cosmic Conspiracy, Astronomy Dynamite, the Floyd cover, and Nuclear War as well, so it's quite cool. Hope it's not too dark. If you think the cover looks slightly different, it's because it's in a slipcase. Noticed the cloth neck of them. Obviously it's on at the moment, so I just like the slipcase. I thought it was cool with all the sweet artwork in the background, because this is a bit shite really. Right. So there's the reason why we're listening to Voivod. Like most people at the end of last year, start of this year, I did a video for the Metal Tag 2022 that Scott the Rock Scout did, and I think one of the questions in that, if I remember rightly, was to do with Record Store Day. What you thought of it, you know, think it's a good idea, bad idea, whatever. Basically I said, yeah, it's alright. I bought a couple of stuff a few years ago, but not really bothered these days. You wouldn't catch me queuing up at a shop to get stuff, because mostly it's just crap anyway that they just put out just for people to buy for the 23rd time because it's in shiny blue vinyl. Yeah, I know, we all do it, but there you go. But this year, they said they were putting out a couple of albums that I was very excited for. So I couldn't go to my local record store because they weren't selling them. I checked that out a few times. So they did 2 drops this year. There's one in April, one just happened in June. So I picked up a couple of things. I didn't go to a record store to pick them up. I ordered them off eBay. I bought them off eBay because eBay, right? And I wasn't going to queue, and the local ones didn't have it. I phoned them up, said, you got this, that certain record. So the first one I'm going to show is a bit of a grail to me. As you know, I'm a bit of a Voivod fan. Got a t-shirt on, we're listening to some Voivod. And the first one is this beauty. Now, as you can see, Record Store Day, limited edition. Says on the hype sticker, Record Store Day, first LP reissue of this 1989 prog thrash metal classic, newly remastered vinyl by Peter Moore, pink with blue swirl vinyl, limited to 6,000 copies. So yeah, I obviously had a copy of this on CD. I got all the Voivod stuff on CD, but I've been trying to collect the albums on vinyl, and original versions of this, you're not going to pick them up either on eBay or on Discogs or whatever for less than 50 quid starting price, and then you add your P&P as well, and if it's like somewhere like the States, it's usually the same price for P&P as the bloody album costs. So yeah, not really worth doing. So I've not been able to pick one up for a while, but yeah, this was a Record Store Day. Annoyingly, there's no bloody insert, which is very frustrating if you're going to spend quite a bit, because they're not cheap, are they? Obviously, let's face it, these issues are done to spend money, for us to spend money to gain money. So yeah, it's no inner sleeve, just at least it's polyline. I suppose that's bloody something, and that's it. So it's just pink with the odd bit of white. Looks like bloody collection fluid on their Tipex. someone's got very excited, and yeah. But as I said, it's Nothing Face on vinyl. It's one of my favourites. If you know me, you'll know that. Yeah. Let's get this back in here. I'm not going to throw these ones about. Yeah, you know, I like the earlier stuff, and when this came out, obviously this is the one. This has got the Unknown Nose, Nothing Faced, the cover, the mentioned cover of Pink Floyd's Astronomy Domine, and a lot of people's first seen Voivod back in the day was possibly the video to that, or Tribal Convictions maybe on MTV and various other channels. This has also got X-ray Mirror in the Combustion, the Ignition, and to my Hypercube sub effect. So this was getting the start of the very proggy stuff, really. Killing Technology, they started to go there. But this they were fully embracing. So yeah, this was awesome. Very pleased to get it. Turned up yesterday, so a week after Record Store Day. So in the earlier drops, back in April, they released Voivod Angel, which was the follow-up to Nothing Face. By this time they dropped to a 3-piece. Blackie had left the band on bass, so they brought in someone else. So as I said, this is the first North American LP release of the 1991 prog metal masterpiece, newly mastered vinyl by Peter Moore. Deep purple with lime, monster green swirl vinyl, limited to 6,000 again. So yeah, like the covers are, you know, I'm actually on a Voivod Facebook page and forum and all that sort of stuff, and everybody's saying how shit these copies are. I think they're great. It's just nice to have them on vinyl for some of us, you know, that haven't got OGs, so it's just nice to have them. Again, same thing, no inner sleeve. It's basically the same kind of style, but with, instead of pink it's purple with yellow. At least the yellow does go a little bit further than this one. This is a weird album. I didn't like it when it first came out. Nothing Face I really enjoyed, but when Angel that came out, it's like, oh, I'm not sure. It's a bit bloody weird, this. So, and yeah, it is weird, but I've grown to love it. I must admit. When I was I thought I had to get the later ones for the collection, so I bought them in CD initially, and the more I listened to it, the more I loved it. And now it's up there. Yeah, great stuff. Can't beat a bit of Voivod. So, enjoy that. Next up, another band that have been classed, instead of a band that went from thrash to progressive thrash, this is a band that started off death metal and went to progressive death metal, I guess, and that is Opeth. This was another 2022 April drop. This is Opeth's By Arms Your Hearse. This is a 140 gram purple and white swirl vinyl. Now, My Arms Your Hearse, was it the third album? Yeah, I think third full length, so they're still quite death metal-y. I'll show you this is the actual vinyl. That sort of nice and swirly. Here the remixes, the Voivod remixes, they're almost industrial, proper full-on remixes. This one's got a bit more purple in it. That's proper purple, and that's proper white and purple, and the others are purple and white. So yeah, I love this album. It's not quite as good as Blackwater Park, which is my favourite, but yeah, this is a great album. I've always liked it. You know, stuff like Demon of the Fall, absolutely brilliant. Gatefold. Yeah, always cool to have a bit of Opeth into the collection. So, yeah, so I also picked up a couple of albums recently, which were actually from Record Store Day 2019. So I didn't pick them up at the time. Liked them, but they were too expensive. But occasionally you just check out things and they seem to have dropped in price. First up, we've got some classic British heavy metal. Ian Gillan, probably known for Deep Purple. And as the hype sticker says, this is Gillan Mr. Universe. This is the 40th anniversary special edition, exclusive to Record Store Day 2019. 180 gram heavyweight split coloured vinyl, which includes Fighting Man, Mr. Universe, Vengeance, and She Tears Me Down. Great little album. This was his second album. I always thought it was the first album because he did one called Gillan, but it was wasn't available in the UK. It was only import. I think it was only came out in Japan or whatever. So I just presumed this was his first album. I prefer Glory Road, which came after this. That's probably my favourite Gillan album. There's the shiny cool inner sleeve. This is the first album with the classic lineup, which has got Ian Gillan, Colin Towns, John McCoy, the legend, rest in peace, Mr. Bernie Tomei on guitar, and Mick Underwood on drums. The album looks a bit like the Death one, the two colours. Yeah. Once it goes the same all the way through. Great little album. Really pleased to get it. It was only cheap. So well, I ain't leaving that there for that price. I'll have that. So, and it's very cool. Sounds great. Good stuff. Last but by no means least, this was also came out Record Store Day 2019. Some original glam punk for you. This is New York Dolls, Lead Paint Leather. Now, if like me you've been watching the TV show Pistol, the story of the Sex Pistols, taken from Memoirs of Steve Jones. At the very first episode, they're on about when Malcolm McLaren talks to him. He's just come back from the New York Dolls tour, which I think was 77, 75. I mean, let's have a look. Yeah, recorded live May 2nd, 1975. So this was the infamous tour when Malcolm McLaren took over management of the New York Dolls and decided to paint them all, to dress them all in lead paint and leather, and go for the old Russian communist stuff, which how these things come round. So obviously they were classed as the enemy back in the day. They kind of are now. Yeah, this is classic Dolls, excellent album. I used to have this back in the day. It's one of the ones that got trashed in the garage. So, you know, it's got all the hits on it. It's got this cool little ropey strip, which is quite smart. So it's supposed to mimic the original album. This was actually released in 1984. It's quite limited at the time. Some cover versions, some cool originals, white vinyl. So there we go. done quite well this year on getting record store day stuff. So I'm not had to queue in for the unwashed public to pick up stuff when they're getting all their fancy albums and me. Yeah, this time I wanted Nothing Face. I actually messaged a couple of local record shops that said they were partaking in record store day. They went, yes, we're going to be getting stuff in. Like, oh great, can you are you doing the Voivod album? No. It's like, oh right, okay, what do you then? If you ain't got Voivod, I ain't interested. So yeah, on to eBay, pick one up for less than the 50 quid I would have bought an OG for. So including P&P, job's a good one. So that's me done. I'm probably going to do another video back to back that I'll put up later on in the week. So you guys take care. Laters.